Hi, my name is Chung Dha. Today I'm going to show you how to make a figrig or a cage. Basically I use two of these. These are just brackets or flash brackets. Basically also you need one, only basically this part be DIY. This rubber ring that goes on top of this, and here I have an extra screw, and what you need is also these two pistol grips, doing stuff there, and two of these are small flash adapters. Basically you start off by putting these two on here. It's quite a simple setup. Basically everything you see here are bought at a camera shop except for that one rubber ring. Basically first put up these two, and then you screw the pistol grips. Now you got two handles. Basically you could also go for a non-cage setup. Basically be just the two handles with one bracket. However, with the brackets you have a slightly more stable or more of a better solid rig, instead of having just only the bracket on the bottom. Would be slightly, it's not that bad, but it's less of a solid feel to it. So now you have like a cage, and the extra thing for me I like to put on is this is a quick release adapter, or basically a quick release. So because one thing with the screws, it's kind of annoying to screw out the camera because it takes a while and it's quite slow to screw it out. So now with the camera, so basically I mount the camera, and there we go. So what it does, it makes the handling a slightly more smoother, because basically I'm holding it further away from the central point, which makes every move I do, basically every shake will be lessened compared to here when I'm holding it handheld. It'd be more shaky than holding it further away. That's how a figrig basically works. But instead of having a giant wheel, I have this small contraption. And great thing is, on top of here I can put things, and I have here also a screw. I can put like an arm to it, and actually have space to put actually more stuff, add more screws, and basically attach a lot of different things to it. Yeah, that was basically it, how to build a small rig or small cage. This altogether, actually without the quick release, is a pretty cheap setup. It shouldn't cost you more than like $30, I think. Maybe even cheaper if you buy this stuff off eBay. However, if you buy it at local shops, probably be more expensive than eBay, because you can order the parts from China. But yeah, it doesn't look like a weird DIY thing, and kind of looks okay professionally, especially with the parts that are official or actual camera parts. I'll show you the simple setup. So basically I'll move the top. So you could go for a setup like this, and also these small adapters you could put on top of them. So you basically could like add a light. So basically here you can put a light or something. So as this, it works also well. However, because the handles are not from metal, you feel it's not as solid. So I can move the handle slightly a bit. So, however, this works too. The feel of the weight also feels different. It's now more on the bottom compared to the other one, which feels more, more of a central in the middle, while this feels more of having the weight on the bottom compared to the other one. Another thing you could maybe do is like there is a way to also put another bracket so the camera is more further back, so the central weight won't be like this front end heavy. But yeah, it's a nice simple way to have like a simple figrig to hold the camera more steady. However, I don't think you can film for long hours because it's still quite a heavy way to hold the camera. And another thing is you can hold the camera smooth, however, yeah, you still like focus. Like the only con is like I can't really hold the focus but hold this as a smooth shot. This holding like this does feel slightly better than holding it like this. So you could also go for a simple setup where you just only have one handle. However, if you go about with a very wide angle lens and you do a handheld walking shot, it does make it slightly more smoother than holding it really handheld. So these are two quick simple setups you could do buying these simple stuff from eBay or from a camera shop. You don't have to make anything other than the rubber ring, and that was mainly it. Hopefully you find this interesting, and hopefully you subscribe and watch my other videos. And if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.